Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd, and we are here, you guys, playing out the preseason. All 4 games will be in this one episode, so it should be a very long episode. I believe it's about 17, almost 18 minutes in length, so definitely sit back. And we're going to go through all the preseason games, but we're not going to show every single play because, of course, that would take too long. We will definitely want to go ahead and get some of the highlights. And the first things first, we want to test out Vince Young, but you see his QB vision cone is extremely small, only 58 awareness, and he's only a rookie, so definitely want to get that up because we're going to struggle. And you see we struggled with him early, really couldn't get any open receivers. We definitely need to get some better receivers. Our offensive line is doing decent, but the pressure is still coming fast enough. We were throwing a lot of passes early, and a lot of these footballs are falling incomplete. You see right here, this is 3rd and 13. We have to come up with a big time play. Vince Young gets hit as he tries to throw the football. This one lobs up into the air, and this is going to be an easy interception for the New Orleans Saints. Like I said, Vince Young, he struggled early, pretty much struggled almost throughout this whole preseason. You see him drop back right here. He actually completes this one to David Givens right there, making that reception. Now it is 1st and 10. We are under center this time. Vince Young dropping back, goes with the pump fake, and look at this throw. It is inaccurate, but we're able to catch it off of the tip. So that is definitely good. 3rd and 12 right now. Vince Young stepping up into the pocket. He's rolling out now, trying to find an open receiver, and he will end up being brought down for a sack because I couldn't move the QB vision cone fast enough. This is taking a lot of adjusting to get back used to using this QB vision cone. I haven't used it in about 10 years, you guys. So definitely deal with me on that front. But good news is Chris Brown has definitely been balling for us at running back position. Look at him lowering his shoulder, picking up a 1st down. I also like what Lindell White has been doing, but Chris Brown has been running with our starters. I've been having Lindell White in goal line packages and pretty much some shotgun formations here and there, but for the most part, Chris Brown has been holding down the lower 4th. Right here, this is Pac-Man Jones getting an attempt to try to come up with a big time stop, but you see Joe Horn just going ahead and just brushing him off like it's nothing. Look at this one again. Pac-Man Jones couldn't come up with the tackle. The Saints score a touchdown, the first touchdown of the ball game, and they end up cruising 19-6. Really couldn't get anything done offensively in this matchup. When you take a look at the stats, it definitely shows how much we struggled offensively. Vince Young did absolutely nothing, only had a 21 quarterback rating. Billy Volek had a 0 quarterback rating, guys. 79 yards passing for Vince Young. He was only 4 for 13. Billy Volek was only 2 for 10, so we really did not do good at all. When you take a look at the newspaper, though, they're talking about our receiver position battles. But the funny thing is, when you look at the leader in terms of quarterbacks right now, they still have Billy Volek ahead of Vince Young. So clearly, this is fake news. They don't know what's going on because we're clearly going to start Vince Young pretty much no matter what, at least for now. Maybe in the future we might move on, but for right now, Vince Young is our guy. Going on to preseason game number 2. We're taking on Jake Plummer and the Denver Broncos. Look at this right away. This is Tatum Bell, you guys, taking off down the field. He's taking this one to the crib for a touchdown. Nobody's going to catch him. The Broncos, just like that, they are going to come out to an early 7-0 lead. But on the kickoff right after that, my man Pac-Man Jones, he is back here to field it. This guy should be a beast on special teams. You can see what he would do here. He's going to field this one from the goal line, taking this one up the middle. Look at this. He fumbles the football, and Denver is going to recover it. So that's the way you want to start off the game. Then here comes Tatum Bell, taking this one up the middle. He's going to take this one down to about the 6-yard line. The next play, we're going to go ahead and hand off to Tatum Bell again, bouncing to the outside, and Tatum Bell is getting into the end zone for a touchdown. So the Denver Broncos are going to extend the lead. They're now up 14-0, but now we are back on offense. Vince Young going with the play action, and he will just end up throwing this football away safely. 3rd and 7 right now. Vince Young under center again. We're definitely going to try to drop back and get a completion here. Looking around, trying to find the open receiver. We see Jones, and this football is going to sail out of bounds. So we will have to punt it our next offensive possession. We have Vince Young out here in the shotgun formation, looking for an open receiver again. He sees Givens, and this time he will actually be able to connect with them as he makes the reception, but he is inches shy of that 1st down marker. So 4th and inches, we go with the good old QB sneak, and Vince Young is going to be able to pick it up. 2 plays later, 2nd and 13. We're going with the play action. Vince Young trying to roll out, but he gets brought down on a sack. We've been getting sacked left and right this whole preseason so far. So now it is 3rd and long. Vince Young dropping back. He has a wide open Brown down the field. He's trying to find him, and he's going to overthrow Chris Brown. This one's going to fall incomplete. We will have to punt the football. So now on our next offensive possession, Vince Young rolling out to his left. He sees Chris Brown open again, tries to get it to him, but this time Chris Brown is going to drop the football. No fault on Vince Young, but we're going to hand it off to him this time, and he's going to get a couple yards back as he ends up picking up a gain of 9 on that carry. 3rd and inches now. We're going with that play action. Vince Young rolling out to his left. He's going to end up keeping this one himself. Gets a block down the field before running out of bounds at around the 11-yard line. 2nd and 3. We go ahead and hand it off to Chris Brown, and he ends up taking this one to the goal line, unable to get into the actual end zone. So the next play, we decide to go with a play action for whatever reason, and we get brought down for a sack. So 2nd and goal. We go with a slip screen, but they're able to cover that one. Vince Young is taking off running himself, and VY is into the end zone for a touchdown. Finally, we are able to get on the board. That is our first touchdown of the preseason right here. Vince Young rolling out to his left again. He's going to decide to keep this one himself, trying to showcase that speed a little bit, and then he will be brought down at about the 46-yard line. A big time run by Vince Young, and he's definitely showing at least he can make plays with his legs. Right here, he overthrows Drew Bennett. However, that will stop that possession. And now this is the Denver Broncos back on offense. Jake Plummer, look at his QB vision cone, definitely a lot bigger than Vince Young's. But look at the play by Walker right here, breaking out of a tackle. Then he's taking that one down to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 3. They're going to go ahead and hand it off to Tatum Bell. He's going to get to the outside, and look at this run by Tatum Bell. He just beast moding his way into the end zone for a touchdown. We cannot stop him. So now we are here in the 3rd quarter. See if we can stop the backups a little bit. This is Van Pelt dropping back. And this is probably the easiest touchdown you are going to see. Just absolutely burning our DB on that play. Easy passing catch. They're up 28-7. This is Billy Volek now. He's trying to get something going, but this pass is going to be underthrown, and that is going to be easy interception for him. So now we are back on offense, trying to get something going again. Billy Volek dropping back, and this football also going to be underthrown. We're looking for our receiver on that crossing route, underthrew it, and we end up being demolished in this game, 41-7. So we are currently 0-2 here in the preseason, but we are taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hopefully we get some relief here. They are not very good. We are not very good. So hopefully we can get a win here in week 3 of the preseason. So right away, our starters are in for the first half as usual. Vince Young drops back. He's going to find Givens, who makes that reception, and that is a big-time confidence booster for Vince Young, who kind of struggled in the first 2 games. Right here, he's rolling out, but this time the pass is going to fall incomplete, not quite so accurate, and it's extremely tough to try to change this QB vision cone while you are running for your life. But right here, this is Chris Brown. He is still balling, you guys, carrying defenders left and right. He picks up a gain of 7. 2nd and 3, we hand it off to Chris Brown again, and he's taking this one to the outside, and he will be brought down. But we are in Atlanta Falcons territory. 2nd and 9 right here. We are going with the slip screen. Chris Brown makes the reception. He has a couple of blocks, and he will end up taking this one for a gain of about 9 yards. 3rd and 1. Definitely trying to punch this one in for a first down. Look at this nice play right there, and he's going to end up trucking the defender, and he picks up a first down. I didn't even know they had counters like this in the old Madden, but I definitely like that one a lot. Vince Young right now trying to find an open receiver, and he is going to find David Givens, who makes that reception. 1st and 10. Hand off to Chris Brown. Has room to run up the middle, and Chris Brown is taking this one down to the 2-yard line. Big time play right here. 1st and goal. We go ahead and toss this one to the outside, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. We are back on the board, you guys. Just our 2nd touchdown of the preseason, but a big time one right there. 2nd and 7 right now. Vince Young is back on the field. He is rolling to his left. He sees Aaron Kenny. He makes that reception, and that's going to be a first down for Tennessee. 3rd and 7 now. Vince Young dropping back again. He has time, and this time he's going to find our fullback Fleming, who makes that reception. A couple of plays later, we're looking at a 1st and 10 still from about the 13-yard line. Vince Young dropping back, looking for an open receiver. He finds Jones, who makes that leaping catch in the end zone, and that is actually going to take us to halftime. So our starters, They take care of business. They're up 14-0 before they come out of the ball game. So now our second team is in the game. And this is when Lendell White starts to show me what he can actually do. Right here, he picks up a gain of about 9 inches shy of that first down marker. Second in inches now. Billy Volek hands it off to Lendell White. He's going to pick up that first down. Third in inches. We go right back to the ground with Lendell White again, picking up another first down and more as he takes this one to about midfield. The next play, we're going right back to the ground. Lendell White, he picks up a first down, and he is showing that he can maybe be a running back or a workhorse running back in our offense. A guy we can give the football to 25 maybe 30 times a game. First and goal right here. Lendell White in the goal line package. He is getting into the end zone for a touchdown. And guys, remember, he is just 21 years old, so definitely a whole lot of career left in it, and we can see what he could do right here. Billy Volek just throws one into the end zone. Look at the catch by Tyrone Calico, you guys, going up, making that grab. We're up 34-13 in this game. Matt Schaub, he drops back. This one will be caught by Jennings, but he will fumble the football. We are going to scoop it up, and we are taking this one to the crib for a touchdown. So our defense is scoring, offense is scoring, everything looking good. But now we need a nice run from Lendell White to cap things off. And look at the blocks that Lendell White gets, and he is cruising into the end zone for a touchdown. That will pretty much be the ball game. We blow out the Atlanta Falcons 48-13. And that is just our first preseason win, but a very impressive preseason win. But now we are here for our final preseason game, taking on the Green Bay Packers, led by Brett Favre. You guys, they are 2-1. We are 1-2. This is by far the best quarterback we are playing so far in terms of his vision cone. It is absolutely huge. But anyway, we are back out here with Vince Young. This football falls incomplete, but that one, our rule is on David Givens. Right here, Chris Brown, helmet's coming off when he gets tackled. That is something I also forget, and I'm not really used to seeing in the game. But now our next possession, we throw it back to Chris Brown. He makes that reception, and he's taking that one down to the 35-yard line. Second and 10 right here. Vince Young is under center, dropping back. He's going to throw this one down the middle, and he's going to find his tight end Kennedy, who makes that reception. 3 plays later, third and 10. Vince Young's in the shotgun formation. He is looking for an open receiver. He starts to scramble. That is a bad idea because he does get brought down for a sack, and we are now at a field goal range. But here is Brett Favre. Like I said, his vision is absolutely huge. He can see half the field at one time, which makes him extremely tough to read because the guys with a smaller vision cone, you know where they are looking. As long as you take that receiver away, it's a little bit easier. But seeing half the field is definitely a disadvantage on our behalf. But right here, you see Vince Young dropping back, looking for an open receiver. He ends up throwing that one to Drew Bennett, who makes that reception, and we're going to get a gain of about 5. Third down now, trying to pick up the first. This is Vince Young seeing the pressure coming, taking off to his left, and VY takes off for a first down right there. So I like that he can use his legs. His vision cone is just extremely small, so that is definitely the bad part of it. The pros and cons. Vince Young, he can make plays. He has a cannon of an arm, but the accuracy just isn't there all the time. So we'll see how he develops as a quarterback and how we'll kind of tailor our offense around Vince Young and our running backs that we currently have. But right here, it is third and long. We throw this one up, but look at this. Drew Bennett comes up with the reception. That is a touchdown. If you look at this one again, we were not throwing the ball to Drew Bennett, but he gets hit as he throws it. Drew Bennett rounds off of his route, comes to the football, makes a play, and he takes that one to the crib for a touchdown. So not exactly how we planned it, but we are going to take it. We're up 7-3. But here's Brett Favre, and he's going to go ahead and throw some darts right here. He's going to find his receiver, making that reception, able to get both feet down in bounds. Now 17 seconds remaining here in the half. Brett Favre drops back again, lobbing this one down the field, and that's going to be Donald Driver making that reception. I'm not sure about his feet, but they called it a completion. But Brett Favre does go out with the injury to his elbow. He will only be out for the rest of this game. But that's going to bring on a young Aaron Rodgers, you guys. And his first play is going to complete this one to the fullback, but we're able to push him out of bounds. And because of time reasons, they decided to go ahead and just kick the field goal instead of going for a touchdown. So the kick is good. That's going to send us to halftime. The score is 7-6. So our starters, they did what they're supposed to do. They are winning at halftime. So once again, our second team is now coming into the ball game. And right away, Aaron Rodgers is already down the field. He's going to hand off to Davenport. Look at that move right there. And he breaks another tackle, and he is getting into the end zone for a touchdown. So Green Bay, just like that on the first possession of the second half, they're able to get into the end zone. But Billy Volek, he is trying to answer back. He's going to find Roby right here, but they rule it incomplete. However, I do decide to go ahead and challenge this football, and it's kind of questionable if he get that second foot down in bounds. You see one clearly right there. The second one, I don't really know if that was in bounds or not, but the ruling on the field is actually going to be reversed. So they do rule that one a catch, you guys. We're going to take it. So now we are back on offense. Hand it off to LenDale White. Trying to get a block right there, but it doesn't matter because he lowers his shoulder, runs over that cornerback, but it is 3rd and inches. Hand it off to LenDale White again. And LenDale White will end up picking up enough yardage needed. 1st and goal right here. Hand it off up the middle to LenDale White. Up the middle, trying to get into the end zone, but he fumbles the football, and Green Bay is going to recover. Look at this one again. All he had to do was to pretty much cover up the football, try to truck a defender, and then the second guy is able to knock the football loose and then trying to recover it. It looked like he had a shot, but then the safety is going to come up and recover the football right there. So we end up turning the ball over. That could have gave us the lead, and then Aaron Rodgers is coming down the field. And look at this throw. Off his back foot, able to complete this one to the running back, and he is brought down at the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal now. They're going to hand it off to Amon Green, and he's getting into the end zone for a touchdown. So Green Bay, they're now up 22-7. We need to get something going here on offense. Billy Volek, high snap, but he's able to control it. Look at this. This is Tyrone Calico wide open. He makes 2 guys miss, and he's taking that one to the crib for a touchdown. So we're going to cut into our deficit a little bit, but time is winding down. Only 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Aaron Rodgers, he's going to find his tight end who makes that reception, and then they're going to add on an additional 15 yards because of that face mask penalty. Aaron Rodgers dropping back again now, has time, has a receiver down the field, and that's going to be a reception down to about the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers under center, we blitz, and that ends up being a mistake because he ends up finding his tight end down in the middle of the field. That's going to be a 1st down. So now it is 1st and goal. Hand off to Davenport up the middle. He's getting into the end zone for a touchdown, and that is pretty much going to be the ball game. See him going with the Lambeau leap. We are going to finish the preseason with a 1-3 record. Show some promise here and there. Definitely need to tighten up a lot of stuff, especially on offense. Our defense kind of held their own a little bit. Offense needs improving. Vince Young, we just got to go ahead and work on him, guys. He is still a rookie. You have to be patient with him. His vision cone is in the highest. I'm still getting used to the vision cone personally, so it should take a lot of time. But I've seen a lot of promise out of our running backs, and that is definitely going to be a good thing. Chris Brown, he could hold it down. I like LenDale White a lot because of that power. Hopefully at some point, though, we can get a little bit of a faster running back here and there, especially in those shotgun formations. But that is pretty much everything I have for this episode. You guys let me know how you guys think our team is going to fare this season. I know this was a longer video. The other video shouldn't be that long, but I do plan on making some videos here and there with 2 games in 1. But that is all I have for this episode. As always, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please go ahead and leave this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.
When the time's right, I light up and ride off in sunsets and Corvettes, like I'm the plug and you don't know. Well, why I do these things and I don't know. Just trying to go and prove myself to be one of the best.